Hello Ascended brothers and sisters, I am Solus121 of Real Hard Reviews, and today we are looking at the PNY GTX 960 XLR8 OC Gaming 2GB edition. PNY's new 960 is loaded with features, such as their new silent mode, lifetime warranty, a factory overclock that is quite impressive, their new XLR8 technology which includes two high-density pipelines for great cooling, and two completely new fans that PNY has never used before, as well as some very brilliant looking red LEDs. Where PNY changed things up a little bit, they also overclocked the memory clock from the 7 GHz standard all the way to 7.2. This small increment of 200 actually gave us some great performance increases. Another item we must note is that PNY has actually changed up their box. It's still the same size as the previous one, but they now use a high density foam inside instead of their standard plastic cover, which really didn't protect a GPU from those bad bumps and scrapes that they get in shipping these days. The accessories are lacking any flair, as you can see here. Where the accessories may be lacking, the look of the GPU definitely is not. PNY looks like they married the Elite OC design with XFX's Double D design and came up with a completely different looking GPU. The clear fans that glow red with the LEDs built in just look amazing, as well as the whole facade on the outside of this card is just done so well. PNY really went above and beyond on the looks and aesthetics of this GPU. Before we go any further, let's look at the outputs of this card. You get one HDMI port, one display port, two DVI ports, one DVI-D, one DVI-I as per the norm, which is quite nice as it provides you with the ability to plug into almost anything without needing adapters. Looks wise on this GPU, PNY sadly did one thing wrong. They did not include a backplate. For the cost of it, MSI was able to throw one in, where PNY was not. This is us getting into the nitty gritty, but it would have been nice to see some sort of custom backplate on this fine GPU. Under the cover is a beautiful new heatsink. Looks absolutely great and provides great cooling for this GPU. When we get to the nitty gritty even farther down, there's a 4-phase power design. PNY decided to only fill 3 of these phases. This limits us in overclocking abilities. In our testing, we found that this GPU was actually quite impressive performance-wise. It took knocks back and forth with the MSI 960 Custom Gaming 2, but all in all it was a great GPU. Where it really shined was when we put it in SLI configurations, and it was actually stomping the GTX 980, even custom 980s, and at time to times going toe to toe with the 980 Ti, which is matching performance just to maybe a little bit under the 1070. So for saving a couple $100, you could still get some great performance numbers, as you can see here. When benchmarking Crysis at 1080p, the SLI configuration of the XLR8 960 OC was actually able to beat the 980 Ti in up to 6 frames per second. This is quite impressive for such a low-cost dual configuration, and it was getting very close to some of the custom configurations, such as the MSI Gaming 6G GTX. In games like The Witcher 3 though, at 1080p with the hair effects turned off, we noticed that this GPU went toe-to-toe almost exactly the same performance as the 980 Ti, with the 980 Ti at 74.4 frames per second on maximum, with the 960 SLI at 73.2. That is just under 1 frame per second difference, and even on the average they're both sitting around 60 frames per second average, which is our minimum for the PC master race, which is absolutely awesome. We were able to push out even more impressive numbers on the 960 by overclocking it even further, and this card did an amazing overclock, but I'm going to leave that for people who want to read the full review to find out how we got the overclock and how it was able to achieve such amazing numbers. In closing, this card is absolutely amazing. It did earn our Real Deal award with a lifetime warranty and just a great value all around. This is Souls121 with Real Hard Reviews, and to check out more, hit up our forum and our main site. Thank you, have a good one.